Spooky season is here, and it's absolutely my favorite time of the year because I believe that fortune favors the bold. I'm releasing a mystery offer every week in October, and it's designed to help you transform your life. Are you ready to take a leap of faith? Check out the show notes for all the details, and do not miss your chance to be rewarded so big for being brave and daring and being ready to make a change. Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back to the Girlfriend's Guide. I am so excited that you are tuning in with me today. If you've been following me on socials, then you will know that during this fourth quarter, I am ushering in a movement for myself and my community, and I am calling it the shift. And I'm using that term because over the next 90 days, we are shifting everything. We're shifting the way we see ourselves. We're shifting the way that we talk to ourselves and one another. We're shifting the way that we navigate life. We're shifting the way that we think. We're shifting the way that we move. We are shifting everything. I was doing some reflection over the year and looking through my client stuff and some of the conversations that I've had with people in my audience. And I realized that for far too long, many of us have run in the general direction of our dreams, our hopes, our goals, our aspirations, and it always seems like it's just out of reach. And that's because we haven't truly honed our focus. We haven't truly mastered our belief. You will never exceed what you believe your potential is for yourself. And so we tell ourselves that, oh, someday I'll get there. One day it'll work out for me if I just stick with it. And while these are all inspiring and it's good to keep you motivated and keep you going, in this new quarter, I am not subscribing to someday. I want to know what radical responsibility, what massive action, what big change I can make, you can make today. What can we do today to move us closer to where we want to be tomorrow? And the biggest thing that we're shifting is we're going to stop focusing on what it is that we want to obtain and truly focus on who we need to become in order to sustain it once we have it. Let's think about this for a while. You see entrepreneurs, you see business people, coaches, all kinds of people. They get something and it goes really, really well for them for a couple of months and they're on the top of the world. And before you know it, they're right back where they were. We see this when people win the lottery. Lots of times people win the lottery and those very same people are even more broke than they were within a couple of years. They're more broke than they were before they hit the lottery. Why? Because the foundational work was not done. Those chief cornerstones were not done. The financial literacy was not there. That self-work, that certainty, that knowing, it wasn't there. And so we get to build that so that when we get where we're going, because we're going to get there, right? When we get where we're going, we can sustain it. We can sustain it. I was going through some photos this weekend. And when I tell my story, I always start my story in 2019. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to. I typically start my story in 2019. There was a Coach K before 2019. I called myself Kayla with the curls, but I was looking through some photos and I realized that I started my blog in 2017. August of 2017 to be exact. And it was Kayla with the Curls, the blog, and I kind of chronicled my life as a newly divorced mom, single mother of two, and I went through the highs and lows of the custody process and how it was co-parenting and all of these things. And even in 2017, when I didn't know anything about personal development and growth and everything was clinical for me because I was a wide-eyed social worker, even then I was laying blocks and building this process of sharing my wounds and my scars to help heal other people and make them feel not so alone. So it's been 7 years, y'all. 7 years of using my platform to push others toward their highest potential, showing them that you can do this because I done this. Now, here's the difference between 2017 Coach K, or Kayla with the curls, and 2024 Coach K. I now recognize my potential. I now recognize my power. I now speak with conviction and with certainty and with knowing. I'm a different person. And I get to use my platform and I get to push myself and I get to grow and I get to try again and I get to be like, you know what? I'm learning. This wasn't a failure. This was a lesson. I wasn't ready for that in 2017. Are you still moving in the 2017 version of you? Maybe your heartbreak, maybe your heartache, maybe your failure happened in 88, in 98, in 2005, in 2017, whenever it happened. Are you still operating in the same headspace? And if so, why? Why are you still doing the same things, expecting a different result? That, my friend, is the definition of insanity. It is time out for someday, one day, it'll work out. All of those things that we say to appease ourselves for getting nowhere, they're canceled. In this new quarter, in this new season of our lives, we are shifting everything. We are calling ourselves to higher. We are calling our actions, our habits, our mindsets to higher. The only way that you are going to be successful, the only way that you are going to transform your life, the only way that you are going to see different results is if you put in the work, you put in the reps, and you get serious about it. So I invite you to come with me. I invite you to hang out. I invite you to shift. It's on you. I cannot do the work for you. I am going to lead the way. I'm going to light the path. I'm going to hold my flag high so you can see where I'm going, but I cannot do the work for you. I love you and I want the best for you. I am literally just a DM away, or there is a link down in the show notes for you to book a strategy call. Are you ready for the next level? Are you ready to transform your life? Are you ready to reach your goals? Are you ready to start living at your peak potential? If so, it's time to shift. I love you and we'll talk soon. Bye, girl.